You see pro players being insane at sniping, and you become shocked and ask yourself, how did they do that? And that's the question I'm about to answer. Stop keeping your FOV at 90. I know it might make you feel way faster when running, but it makes you miss your shots a lot more. What I mean is that the higher your FOV is, it also increases the distance from your enemy, which is a huge disadvantage if you are quick scoping. But I'm not saying that you should decrease your FOV down to 50, because if you do that, then, essentially, you are decreasing your field of view, which will make it harder to spot the enemy. That's why you need to find the optimal FOV for your screen. The FOV I would recommend starting with is around 75 to 80, because that way, it will help you find your FOV more easily. Do you hate it when you accidentally crouch instead of sliding? What if I told you that there is a way to stop it? If you enable always sprint from the settings, it will solve the issue. Because whenever you move your joystick, you will always start sprinting, although it will take away the ability to walk, but I would say it's worth it. If you are a passive player, then there is a way to get around this, because when you stand still, you are able to crouch again, which will help you sneak up on enemies. If you want to be a pro player, then decrease your graphics and increase your frame rate as high as you can. So many players overlook the importance of frame rate, because this makes your gameplay a lot smoother, and your reactions become faster than your enemies. Wait, faster? But how? Basically, it increases your FPS, known as frames per second. The more you increase your frame rate, the more frames are added per second. And having more frames than your enemies is crucial, because if you slide around a corner, it will look normal to you. But your enemies will have a slight delay to render in your character, so I would recommend having your frame rate as high as possible. Do you hate dying to snipers? Well, you're in luck because there is a setting that will make you die a lot less. If you turn on tactical scope flash, you will be able to see snipers a lot easily, because if an enemy camps with a sniper, their gun will start flashing, which then you can slide out of the way and kill the sniper. Keep in mind, this setting only works with snipers with long distances, but that should not be a problem, since your enemies will be camping anyways. One of the biggest mistakes you can make being a sniper is playing on the wrong sensitivity, because your playstyle greatly determines what type of sensitivity to use. COD Mobile made it a lot easier by giving you 3 options: low, medium, and high. From then, you can adjust your sensitivity to your playstyle. I can give some recommendations on which settings to start with. If you are more of a camper and like to play it safe, then select low. If you play passive but move around a bit more, then select medium. And if you are a complete rusher like me and like to play aggressive, then select high. Overall, just adjust to the sensitivity that you feel like is the best. But only learning the best settings won't make you a better player. So that's why you need to watch the top 5 best tips you need to know for Season 10, which will cover the main tips to be a better player in Season 10. If you enjoyed, then consider subscribing to never miss a single tip.